Hey Bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are making some really fun snowflake moondrops. So if you have been following me for a while or sort of digging around on my channel or my blog, you will probably remember my highlighting moondrops from the spring of this year. And so this is kind of an extension on those with a real focus on some gorgeous sort of snowflakey micas and glitters. These days I find I'm completely enamored with iridescent glitters and color shifting micas, and I have way too many of them. When I went to the States, when I went to New York back in October, I made sure to place a preemptive order with TKB Trading and had it shipped to my agent in Brooklyn so that I could access their amazing array of just gorgeous color shifting and iridescent micas. Just, they're so pretty. And so after I transported something like 50 baggies of little tester-sized amounts of various micas back across the border, I wanted to sort of get to know them. And I find that these highlighting moondrops are a great way to get to know your micas because you can really quickly whip up a small batch of something. You've got a couple easy ways to wear it. I've got right now the second one that we'll be making today is on my cheekbones and just under my eyebrows here, and I just have a little touch of it my lips. So it's a really fun way to quickly get to know your micas without sort of having to do a big project. You don't have to heat anything. You don't even have to weigh anything if you don't want to. Just a little bit of measuring spoon, stir with a toothpick right in the container you'll store it in, and it's really, really simple. So I find that these are they're so much fun to make and they're so much fun to wear. You'll definitely notice that pretty much all of every single one of these looking the way they do is completely dependent on the micas that I use. So I have listed those exact micas and linked to them. So click through to the blog for links to every single mica and where I got them. Most of them are from TKB, but we also have some from Windy Point and from Yellowbee. And so yeah, it depends on the mica that you have. And I fully recognize that my stash of micas is quickly becoming absurd. So tempting though to just buy all the samples from TKB. So if you don't have all the ones that I have, and it would be, like fist bump if you do, that's amazing. You won't be able to make the exact ones that I'm making, but if you've been sort of snowflaking along with me this season, you'll definitely have some sort of silver micas and iridescent glitters and things to play with. And I really just want to encourage you to just like riff on this idea. Maybe try like a bit of silver with just like a hint of a blue mica to get a cooler, there's so many things that you can do with the things that you already have on hand. And then, on the off chance that you see something that I'm using today and you really, really love it, then you know where to get it. And if you are in the States, lucky you, because the samplers from TKB Trading are so inexpensive and so addictive, so beware. All right, without further ado, let's go make some beautiful snowflake moondrops. To start with, I'm going to prepare the base for each of the sets of lovely glimmering moondrops I'm going to make here. So I have numbered the bottom of each of these little 3-gram jars so that I can take notes about, what I do with each of them. So I'm just going to measure the base ingredients into each of these jars. They're the same for everyone, so we'll get that out of the way. So it's 1/64 a teaspoon of silica microspheres and 25 drops of Neossance Hemisqualane. So the first time I made these, I used fractionated coconut oil. So if you don't have this, go ahead and use fractionated coconut oil instead. Now that we've got our base, we can start making. For this first one, I'm going to use this beautiful mica from TKB Trading called Diamond Cluster, and it's just going to be all this. So that's going to be 1/8 of a teaspoon. For number 2, I wanted to do a blend between these two sort of highlight shifting gold ones from TKB. So we have highlight gold, which is more of quite a fine mica, as you can see, in this gold dust, which looks a little bit more glittery. So I'm going to do 3/32 a teaspoon of this highlight gold and 1/32 a teaspoon of gold dust. Oh, that has the most lovely gold shimmer when you just catch it in the right light. Oh my goodness. Ooh. For number 4, I want to do a blend of this beautiful Travel to Neptune, another one of these gorgeous color shifting micas from TKB, and the Iridescent Glitter from Windy Point. beautiful color shifting highlight. Ooh, hints of sort of like purple and blue and green, and oh my goodness, I love it. For 4, I just wanted to go all out with this gorgeous highlight violet. Oh man, that purple really comes through when it gets saturated. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Oh, that's so cool. Might be a little hard to wear on a day-to-day basis, but oh my goodness. Oh, it's so neat. This is another all out. I wanted to really get a good feel for this blue sparks. Ooh, quite similar to the purple one, but it's definitely a bit cooler. And oh, you can really see the blue in the jar. And for our last one, we've got a mica and a glitter here from Humblebee. So I'm going to do 3 32 teaspoon of the Snow Queen mica and then 1 32 of Shooting Stars glitter.